What's goody, my cousins? I'm back on my bullshit. You got your boots on? You got your hair tied up? You got that thing rolled up? Well, let's get to work then, Papa. Look at me. Big dog around this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I dropped the whole piece trying to slide it up by myself. Right on the concrete. One side of it, but luckily it's the side we don't need, so it'll be alright. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I amaze my motherfucking self. Alright, y'all. We're back at it again. So today, we're going to finish putting on these sheets. Last couple of sheets. And we got our rake pieces, but I don't know if we're going to do that today. So, let's set up our sawhorses, whatever the hell they call. And we're going to cut our metal. Now tell me why I just did all this shit for nothing. Moved these sawhorses all the way down here. Went and got all them tools. Didn't even need them. I'll tell you why we don't need them in a minute. But first, let's finish setting up. Getting set up sometimes takes longer than the work actually takes. But, like I said, that's the most important part. You got everything set up, ready to go. Everything else will run smooth for you. Let me get up here and measure and see how long we need the sheets to be. See how them's got two different corners on them? We got, this one looks like that. That one looks like that. So since we started on that end, the overlap, the one with the lap on it, goes this way. So this is going to be our top side. Yeah, and by the look on my face, you can tell this is where I realized I fucked up. Well, we ain't fuck up, but we almost did. Well, we just got this shit for nothing. Because we need 97.25. And I only ordered 8 foot. High shit, I guess. You can blame it on the weed. But anyways, it's going to still work out, so that's all that matters. Come on, first sheet going up. We got 4 of them to put up. 3 whole sheets and a piece of one. I got to get down, get the sheet, push it up, and then get up and screw it up. That metal was so hot. Ain't no way you could have worked without no gloves on. Piece touched my thigh when I was going up. Ooh. Yeah, she was hot, baby. I had to show y'all this in real time, because players fuck up too. Told y'all it ain't all peaches and creams around this motherfucker. It ended up falling on the corner that I had to cut off, so we didn't need that piece anyway. I just set it to the side and I'm going to use it as the end piece that needs to be cut. It's going to all work out. It's fine. It's fine. I knew when I dropped it like I dropped it, it was going to slide right down. And I still done it like a dumbass. I'm just tacking it off for right now. I'll come back and screw everything off when I get done putting everything up. A video I put up the other day, I see it ain't all the way screwed off because it won't all the way screwed off. We still got to go back and screw it off. Y'all should know me by now. That's how I work. I go through, I take all my stuff off, and then I come back and screw everything off. Y'all see how I'm looking over the side here? We still got that string line up. We're still following that string line down. Down to the last piece, y'all. Ended up turning my blade around on my skill saw, a wood blade, and cutting it like that. That metal blade I bought runs on that other skill saw, and it's a 7.5, and this one's only a 6.5, and plus that other one is a corded saw, and I'd have had to bring that generator down here and everything just to cut that one piece. And we weren't about to do all that. And it actually did cut pretty good turning around that blade on that saw. And it didn't even throw as much metal as I thought it was going to throw. But I was trying to find any other way to cut it besides using that saw with that blade turning around. The way y'all was talking about that metal was going to pop everywhere. I tried them 10 snips and all, but that wasn't working out for me. So I ain't had no other choice but to use that motherfucker. Once I cut that first little bit, I said, oh, well, it ain't so bad after all. So if you made it this far in the video, comment skill sauce. I just measured the bottom. I didn't measure the top and see how wide it was from the top. So I just cut from the bottom measurement and it was a little off. It was still hanging over at the top. So I had to cut more off at the top. But you better make sure you're wearing safety glasses. If you ain't wearing nothing else, you better have some glasses on. Last thing you want in your eye is a piece of metal. Trust me. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This last ridge cap I screwed off had it crooked as hell. It wasn't that crooked, but it needed to go over a little bit. Luckily, I was able to move it over a little bit and still cover them screw holes. And you gotta make sure it's hanging over on both sides because you still got to put your right ends on and then you're gonna cut it and bend it down at the top somehow, some way. Well, look at her. Look who finally showed up. Late as hell, but just on time. Because I do not know how to put on them rake pieces. God dang, I was so happy to see some help. So by this time, I was good and hot. You get out here fucking with this heat if you want to. And that heat will take you out of here, Pa. It was so hot, I wasn't even paying attention to how he put them pieces on there. I did not know we had a heat advisory for this week. I would have not went out there in that heat at this time of the day on no daggone roof. Y'all, it was so hot. I was pretty dripping sweat. And bending over like this, I felt like all my blood was rushing straight to my head. That's why I didn't finish screwing off for real. So, that's got to wait until it cools off. Nope, ain't happening today. So we still got to come back and screw off, and we still got to come back and cut our holes for our bathroom vents. And I think another hole for that breather, whatever pipe that's got to breathe. So we still got to come back and put our drip edge on. Still got to box it in. I don't even know if you box it in before or after you put your vinyl siding on. So if y'all know which one goes on first, let me know in the comments. Damn, she look good, don't she? All that hard work finally paid off. Man, you can't tell me shit. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and follow button and come back to see what we do next. Alright, cousins, in the next one.